Hey everybody! So today I wanted to go over some different investment options that might be right for you, they may not be. But what got me thinking about this is just seeing every day the stock market, especially the Dow Jones, is very high still. It's around $25,000 per share. And what this drives the precious metal industry. It's usually going to drive it pretty low. So people have a lot of confidence in the stock market right now, putting a lot of money into it, it's driving the price up. But what this does is it drives the price of precious metals. It usually goes down because people have more confidence in the stock market. If you possibly see a downturn in the stock market, that could happen, we most likely see an increase in the price of silver, price of gold, platinum, all different types of precious metals. Right now it's $15 an ounce, but I wouldn't be surprised if the market turns down, price of silver could go up to $45 an ounce. This is what we saw in 2011. During the recession in 2008, 2009, the stock market went down to almost $7,000, so it lost about 50% of its value. And the price of silver started to rebound. So in 2011, silver went up to $47 an ounce. This is a time when the stock market was starting to increase again, but people were still pretty weary in case that the stock market was going to have another downturn. This really drove the price of silver up a lot. So in 2011, people are still investing in silver at $47 an ounce. If you have any extra money, it might be a good idea to invest in silver. So how I like to invest in silver in particular is go to my local coin shop and I just purchase what I call call coins, which means that you're purchasing pretty much just for the silver value itself. So I think dimes and quarters are trading for about 17.5 times face value, 18 times face value. So that's usually how they're going to quote you. So you can get a dime for $1.80, or you can get quarters for a little more. I mean, I remember when I was a kid, I would invest in coins. This is early 2000s, and I would be buying dimes for 30 cents a piece. I could buy a quarter for $1. So right now you'll be lucky to find someone that's going to be trading quarters for $4.50 to $5. But again, if the economy turns in the market, you could possibly sell these quarters and dimes for twice as much as what you're paying today. So yeah, you might be holding on to it for a while, but it could really pay off if the market turns. Why I like to invest in coins, the US Mint is where I usually turn to. Is everyone's familiar with it. It's guaranteed by the US government, and you know exactly how much silver there is in the coin. Dimes and quarters that were minted before 1964, those are 90% silver, and everyone knows that. Whoever you're going to be trading with, they'll know that for sure. I like to invest in silver because you can purchase dimes or quarters in small quantities. So you can just go to your local coin shop and purchase as much or as little as you want, whereas investing in bars or investing in shares of silver, those both have drawbacks to them. So investing in bars, you can get 1 ounce bars, you can get 16 ounce bars in different weights, but you don't know for sure who the manufacturer of that bar is, unless it's from the US Mint or something like that. But there are other companies out there that might be selling you fraudulent bars. I've heard of this. Sometimes you'll see these types of stories come up in the news, and you just got to feel bad for those people in that situation. Another problem with bars is you're going to have to dump that entire bar. So say that the recession turns and you want to start selling your silver. So now you have a 4 ounce bar, you have a 16 ounce bar, you've got to sell the entire bar. Rather than if you have a coin collection, you can sell a few dimes here, a few dimes there, a few quarters, a few silver dollars. It's definitely easier to break down into smaller pieces. So now investing in shares of silver, it's an okay idea, but the problem is if push comes to shove and there's actually a real problem, you don't have the physical silver with you, or gold. you only have the shares. So you've got a document that says, I have this much silver, but in actuality, you don't have any. You've just got some paper. So there's a drawback to investing in the silver coin itself. You have to store it, so you have to keep that safe. I would recommend investing in a safe if you're going to be buying silver. Another benefit of purchasing coins is you have not only the silver value backing it, but you also have the value that it's an older coin. So coin collectors will be collecting these just for the coin itself, but then you have other people that are investing in it for the silver value. So you're really hitting on two subject matters here. So you've got the coin collectors and you've got just precious metal investments that are going to be interested in your product. Now, you can also purchase coins on eBay, so you might get some good deals on there, especially if you're purchasing them earlier on in the day. So at night, if you're going to be doing auctions, there's a lot of people that are going to be purchasing auctions later on at night. So if you're going to be investing in silver on eBay, I would recommend getting involved in auctions that are earlier in the day when there are less people, there's less competition. Definitely something to check out on. I use coinflation.com to kind of check the price of silver pretty much on a daily basis. And then I'll also call the coin shop and just say, hey, I was wondering what you're trading your silver coins at. They'll usually give it to you in terms of face value. So yeah, if this is right for you, it might be something to check out. This is probably a really good time to do it, just based on historical charts here. The silver value is still very low. Definitely think about it. Do your own research. I'm not here to give you investment advice, just to give you ideas about different investments. If you like this video, please subscribe, please like this. Let me know if you have any more feedback. That'd be really helpful. I appreciate it. Thank you.